Good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome to Soft and Smoky Eyes. I look different tonight as we start, don't I? Because I have both eyes done. But I'm going to take one off with you and then reapply it, show you how we do it. How's that? So tell me who you are, where you're from as I get started. Let me know that you're with me and where you're watching from. We're going to do recreate smoky eyes. So some of you are have sample packs. You have them in your hand. You have them being delivered locally in person tomorrow morning for a couple of you. Some of you are waiting for the post office to deliver theirs. Yesterday was a holiday, and what I have learned so far in January is the post office is still slower than normal, slower than it was in November or pre-Thanksgiving. So we're just getting used to that. We do the best we can. The great news is I'm going to show you on one eye what we're doing tonight, and then you can actually recreate that at home whenever your samples come. So when your samples arrive, text your consultant, let her know that they're there, and you can come back and watch the video again if you need extra tutorial. Otherwise, what I love most about how we package the samples for you is all of the directions are right there with it. So should we get started? First thing I have to do is take it off. This is always the sad part. So I have my oil-free eye makeup remover. This wipes away waterproof and water-resistant eye makeup. I just spritzed it onto my cotton pad. I'm going to hold it onto one eye. I'm going to try to leave my eyebrow on. I do have volumizing brow tint. And just like that, my eyeshadow is gone. I'm going to come over under and take the bottom off as well. I chose this look because I thought it was so pretty for winter. I liked the idea of a smoky eye in a non-traditional color scheme for winter time. I'm just coming in with another cotton pad that's dry just to get any excess off here. So I would love to know who you are if you're watching, who is your consultant. And then as we're going, when you comment on this, I can see that on my screen. So as we're going, feel free to ask any makeup questions, any questions about eyeshadow colors, or any tip application tips, whatever you may want to ask. I can see your comments and I will answer them as we go. I have been building my business with Mary Kay for almost 20 years. I started when I was a little teeny tiny college gal. And so I love giving you tips and tricks I have learned along the way. I've gotten my master's degree in makeup thanks to Mary Kay. When I started, I wore men's jeans, flannel shirts, and if shampoo dripped on my face, it was clean. I mean, come on. So I'm squeezing all the last of my eye primer out tonight. And that's how this look is going to start. I'm going to start with my eye primer. I'm going to dab it on. Eye primer, that was enough for 2 eyes because I'm always doing 2 eyes. So I won't quite use all of that. Eye primer, I joke, it's like eye glue. It keeps your eyeshadow on. So if you ever struggle with your eyeshadow fading, creasing, disappearing, eye primer is a must to keep it in place. So first thing we're going to do is eye primer. And in this particular look, the second thing we're going to do is actually use our translucent powder. This is an all-over powder for, whoopsie, Mama forgot to close the lid. So everything's a little dusty. The lid swivels open and close. I forgot to close it. So I'm going to take a sponge tip applicator, just grab a little bit of translucent powder and powder that right into the eye primer. What this does is it just gives extra grip power to your primer and for the shadows to come. And we're actually using layer upon layer upon layer of shadow in this look. I'm excited because this is a 6 6-color look. And most of the times on our Tuesday nights, we have not done 6-color looks. So I'm so excited to share a 6-color look with you tonight. You can see that translucent powder goes on invisible. You can use it all over your face after foundation as well to set your foundation, help absorb shine. And because it's milled so finely, it doesn't fall into cracks, crevices, or cracks, crevices, or pores. So your skin just looks lovely. So let us continue. I see someone says we're frozen. Everything on my end is going, is going fine. So I'm just going to continue. So now that we've got our eye primer and translucent powder, we're going to start with our 6-color look today. And we're going to start with this top shade here. This all fits in our perfect palette. We have right here at the top rose gold. So we're gonna see, sometimes when it freezes, I don't know if it's my internet or your internet. So I just watch on my screen, it tells me live and a count. So as long as that's still going, I keep going. So we're gonna start right here. This is rose gold. I'm gonna start with that. Now, because of how StreamYard works, that's how I am able to project to our Facebook group. If you give them permission to share your name, then I can see your name. If you didn't, then I can't see your name. So you just tell me who you are. Okay, super simple. So I'm going to start. I've got rose gold on my all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pat this into place from the inside corner all the way out. And this is just going on my eyelid. So from the lash line up to the crease. Right in there. Okay. Then we're going to come in. So you're going to do that both sides. If you are using sponge tips, you would just use a sponge tip applicator for that. Pick up your product and same thing. Tap all across. And follow your anatomy. And it's going to go right into that part where you're hitting your orbital bone, the part that surrounds your eyes and keeps it in place. Next, I'm going to switch brushes and I'm going to change to my smudge brush. And I'm going to use this color. I'm not using my smudge brush. Lied. I'm using my crease brush. My crease brush is made to fit on that orbital bone and allow me to put color right in here. Right now it's empty, okay? So the second shade I'm picking up is Soft Heather. So I'm picking up my Soft Heather and I'm going to start in that crease towards the outside, because where you first put your color is where you get the most color deposit. And so you almost always want that towards the outside corner of your eye, and then lighter as you go in. You can always add more. It's harder to take it away. And because I'm using this crease brush, it just lets me windshield wipe. And it puts it right where it's supposed to go. Now you can see how high I'm taking it. So I don't just shove it down in the crease and then let it disappear, because then you open your eye and it's gone. So you actually want to use that orbital bone as your guide. Soft Heather, isn't this such a pretty color? Soft Heather, if you see it, it's almost like a purpley gray. And I think it's one of these colors, because it has that purple, we kind of bypass. But I love this color, especially in winter. It just feels like an appropriate shade for winter. It's matte, it doesn't have shimmer, and so it pairs well with things like rose gold, which is high shimmer. Now we're going to go with making our eyes open up and brighten a little bit, okay? So the first way we're going to do that, actually, I'm going to tell you a little tip here. You're using a sponge tip applicator. When you pick up that Soft Heather, you're going to focus it on the top half of that sponge tip. You're going to use that sponge tip again with your anatomy. So you put it into that crease and then you press it up onto that orbital bone. Start on the outside corner, press it on the orbital bone. Press, and you do that all the way in, And you don't press nearly as much the closer into your eye that you go, because you don't want it too high up to your brow. You still want a little relief in that area right there. You want your crease color and your eyebrow not to meet. So, soft heather, such a pretty color. And now we're going to do the things that brighten our eyes in this soft and smoky look. When you go smoky, you always want to balance it with brightness and lightness, and just especially on the inner corners of our eyes. So we're going to start that with Moonstone, this top lightest, shimmeriest. This is one of our lightest shades. It is shimmery, but crystalline is like white shimmer, and Moonstone just has a little bit more warmth to it, a little bit more of a like yellow undertone or just warm undertone to it. So it's not nearly as bright or harsh or, white as crystalline. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to start, and this is going to go on your inner lid. So the front third, or the third closest to your nose. Now, did you know if you have eyes that are close together, you actually want to do this all the time. So you know your eyes are close together. If you take one eye, pick it up, put it in between. See how I can touch both eyes with one eyeball? That means my eyes are close together. And in order to make them look farther apart, I'm using light as my weapon. And so I use, or as my wand. So whenever you put light on the inside corner, it makes your eyes look farther apart. Now, if you have wide set eyes in this particular look, you may not want to add as much Moonstone on that inner lid. You may not want to add as much Smoky Quartz, because when you do that, it makes them appear further apart. So you want to brighten them, but you don't want them to appear and to widen the gap, unless you have normal or close set eyes. So I put my Moonstone right there. Again, if you were doing this with your sponge tip, you would just use your sponge tip and just do right there. Now, I'll show you what I'm going to do with the Smoky Quartz. That's the light shade down here. Smoky Quartz is like a shimmery gray, a light shimmer gray, and I'm going to pick that up on the tip of my sponge tip. And that's exactly how you would do it with the sponge tip applicator. And it's just going to go right there on the inside corner of your eye. Smoky Quartz, another one of those shades that we kind of forget about. But it is really similar in color. You can see between Moonstone and Smoky Quartz. Smoky Quartz really isn't that dark. I think sometimes we forget about it because it's not super light like Moonstone. It's not necessarily a crease color, but it can add dimension to our look. You can also just use your smudge brush right in there to get the bright. See what that does right in there? That is your Smoky Quartz. Now, last two shades. Y'all, you've done 4 colors on a 6-color look. You're doing it. We're going to finish with the last 2 colors, which are Sweet Plum, Shimmery Purple, and Espresso. So we're going to start with Sweet Plum. I'm going to pick up my, this is my brow tool, my brow brush, eyebrow and eyeliner. I'm going to use the angled brush end, and I'm going to start with my Sweet Plum. I like to just go back and forth so that I don't have lots of fallout. Our Chroma Fusion color has 12-hour wear and very minimal fallout. The only time I find fallout with my Chroma Fusion is when I try to cram too much on the brush. You don't need a lot because the pigments are so strong. So I'm going to start with lining under my eye. And then I'm going to take my brush back and do the same thing up top. I'm going to use my mirror for this because I got to look down. You'll notice I'm kind of starting in the middle, work in where I want it to be a finer line, and then I'm picking up and working out. This also works if you wet your brush, and I find tapping it is actually more effective than brushing it for me. So that is Sweet Plum as eyeliner on top and bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing, but the last shade we have is Espresso. And so I'm going to use Espresso this time. And now I'm not going to use it as far in. Just going to kind of do the outside third on the bottom. And then focus on the outer edge. Now, eyeliner is meant to make our eyelashes look thicker and fuller, so it can definitely define your eye. But what I always recommend when you're working with eyeliner is to do top and bottom, or nothing at all. When we line just our bottom eye, it's kind of like it's bottom heavy. And it doesn't lighten your eye, it doesn't lift your eye. And so we're always wanting to like have tight and lifted eyes, especially the older we get. Well, when you line just your bottom, it actually does the opposite of that. So you're serving yourself so well. Do top and bottom, or nothing at all. And if you're getting used to eyeliner, a great option is eyeshadow and eyeliner as eyeliner. I do that all the time. And that's it. That's 6 color. That's your 6 color look. What time is it? 8:47. All that talking, and we still did it in 17 minutes. Now, if you're doing this at home with your sponge tip for the lining portion, I want you to do the same thing with your crease brush or your sponge tip. Take it horizontal like that, and just get it on the edge, and that's going to let you go in and smudge into your lash line. Now, the mascara that they recommend is our Lash Intensity Mascara. I'm actually going to show you tonight our Lash Lengthening Mascara, because that's what I have on the other eye. Our Lash Lengthening Mascara has our Lash Love formula, which is awesome for defining your lashes, but it has the extra perk of being curved, which helps to lengthen them. We actually have 3 different formulas of mascara. We have our Lash Intensity Mascara, which helps your lashes look 400 times more voluminous. I mean, it's like mega lash. There's no fibers in it, but it allows your lashes to look significantly thicker and fuller. Then we have our Ultimate Mascara, and our Ultimate Mascara, I always say, helps your lashes. It's like the ultimate for your mascara. It helps to have them look a normal amount of thicker and fuller. A good every day. Then our Lash Love formula is a defining formula, and it helps to define your lashes. And our Lash Love comes in black or black brown, or no, I'm sorry, it comes in black, and then it comes in a lengthening where the wand is curved, and it also comes in waterproof. Our Ultimate Mascara comes in black and black brown. So we've got a little mascara on there. And that's it. That's it for your eyes. The other things you received, the thing you did not receive in your sample, wasn't that so easy, guys? Can you believe? For 6 colors, how quick that went? Thing that wasn't in your sample pack were our cheek colors today. And they weren't in there because it's actually our contour and highlighter, and we don't have samples of them. So I just wanted to show you. I already have it on, but I'm going to show you again. So this is our contour in Latte. I like to use it on our cheek brush. The bottom edge of your cheek brush is where you deposit your color for contour, and you just dab it right there in the hollow of your cheek. And then this middle edge is where you're going to put product on the apple of your cheek. And for today, we're using our Honey Glow, which is one of our highlighter shades. And so it's kind of a golden, shimmery golden. And we're actually, instead of a highlighter, we're using that on the apple of our cheeks. I know, right? We say 6 colors and we're like, what? That's so many. But the way that we're applying them, so simple, using them for eyeliner, layering them on, using them to bright the inner corners of our eyes. And what I love about these 6 shades is you could mix and match them and make so many different looks. I would do rose gold and sugar, sweet plum. I would do smoky quartz and rose gold. I would do smoky quartz and soft heather. I would do soft heather and espresso. There are so many ways you can mix and match them. The last piece that you got in your sample pack was one of our new unlimited lip glosses. And we put in a variety of neutral shades for you. So I don't know what your exact shade is, but note it. Like it says it on the back. So make sure you kind of keep the back so you know what shade it is. But our unlimited lip glosses are shiny. And our neutral shades are high shine, no shimmer, which I thought was great for this look because we have so much shimmer option in the eye look. And the unlimited lip gloss, see this little tip here? When you put it in your lip gloss and take it out, in this curved tip is a reservoir. Let me see if I put it up against my coat, you can see it better. See how that's curved? Inside of there is a reservoir. So when you dip it in and pull it out, you actually get a lot of gloss, which allows you to have high pigment color. I love that about the lip gloss. I also love with our unlimited lip gloss, it is moisturizing to your lips. It feels nourishing to your lips. And it's not tacky. So when my hair blows into it, I don't feel like I was doing this. Have you ever done that? Like when you're pulling? You don't have to do that with this. And that's the look. That's it. You, my friend, if you did it along or you watched it afterwards, watched it later and are doing it, when you're done with this, with your samples, you just did a 6-color look. Now, if you wanted to take this out for Valentine's Day or out for a special occasion, what I would recommend is you just grab that espresso there. The lip gloss I just used was Nude Blush. Nude Blush. I had a tiny bit of medium nude liner left on. Not very much. So I'm going to show you, we're going to take it up just a notch. This is a little bit of espresso on my, and I can just take that espresso right here in that outside corner. And you just added, see the drama level goes up a little higher because I've added a little bit more dark or smoky to that eye compared to the other. I love that this is called soft and smoky, but you can truly, I would wear this daytime. You are going to work and your body's a little dressed up, you can totally do this on your eyes as well. Secret, that rose gold is a 1-color look. When we started and we just did it on our eyelid into the crease, if you cheat it up a little bit on the crease like we did soft heather, then you're at a 1-color look. Add some mascara and out the door you go. This look would also be really great paired on top of our pink Starlight liquid eyeshadow. That rose gold would land on top of this. Really beautiful. So mark down, what did you love today? What would you love to have in your makeup collection at home? The eyeshadows we use 6 of them. They're 8 each. So if you were to get all 6 eyeshadows, that would be 36 total. Then your cheek colors are 14 each. If you would get both your latte and for contouring, plus your the highlighting shade we used for our cheek, then that would be 28. Your perfect palette is 18, and when you fill it, you can get your palette tonight at half off. Our other product we use to finish our look tonight is our unlimited lip gloss, which is 16. So you tell me the math. 24 plus 36, what is that? That's 60 plus your lip gloss at 16, that's 76. You're going to get your perfect palette at half price. That's an additional $9. So for $85, you're going to get a full look. You don't need an extra eyeliner. It's already there because of the eyeshadows. You may want to grab a mascara to finish it off. Oh, thank you. I thought my math was weird. It's because I did $6. Thank you. So 48 for your eyeshadows, 28 for that. So do my math again. 48 plus 28, guys. I'm really good at math. This is funny. 48 plus 28, 76. Okay, that's 76. Plus your palette is half off. So that takes you to 84. But this is even better. And last one, when you add your lip gloss, you're in for 100 even. Okay, we'll call it 99 because I like you. So you can get all of this for 99. How do I always come up with these beautiful eyeshadow mixed colors? Can I tell you my secret? This is actually really fun because you can do this yourself. Let me show you how I come up with these shadow looks. Now, it's true, I do make up my own a lot. But because I'm teaching consultants during this as well as clients, I actually also use my Mary Kay. So let me show you. I'm going to go to marykay.com. This is my personal website, marykay.com/Sally Davis. And then we're going to come. So you can do this consultants. You can do this on your own website. You can do this clients on mine. Obviously, you're going to go to your own consultants, but I go here to tips and trends at the top. And then when you come down, we're going to scroll on down, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. And right here where it says just add glam, I go to see the looks. And so these are makeup artist looks that Mary Kay has created. Some of them were featured in lookbooks, maybe in the last quarter or so. Some of them they could have been featured as like, here's how to do a look, or it could just be the model that was in the lookbook and they're telling us how to do it. Some of them are made specifically for the holiday season. And then our Mary Kay Looks collection. This is where our look of the month comes from. This is where your birthday looks come from. These are great staple looks. And so you can come in here anytime if you want to change up your own look, get some inspiration from here. And you may also then want to talk to your consultant and say, hey, I saw this look, I want to try it. So I create them for you, or I decide which ones we're going to do. But then that's where I get them from. That's where I get them from. How cool is that? And yeah, so you can, I love that you're going to share this on your business page. Such a great idea. You can just click on it. And then when you're here, you can hit that share button, and there's a share button somewhere, and you can share. Also, this has our new Mirror Me virtual try-on. This is an app, but Mary Kay's now put it on our website for us as well. So clients, you can use this where you're going to take a picture of yourself, and then you can try on different lipstick colors, try on different eyeshadow looks virtually, and explore products that way as well. I have something super exciting to share with you as we are getting ready to wrap up tonight. So again, if you have any questions, ask. Everyone's in bed here, so I have time. No one's banging down the door. That's always a fun time. I got to find it in a different screen. I am going to find something to share with you. So let's stop sharing that. I am so excited to share with you, both consultants and our clients and consultants. We have a hostess contest I am so excited about, because I don't know about you, but I kind of love purses. And mostly I love when Mary Kay gives me a purse. And that doesn't happen, for everybody. And in normal life. Like outside of Mary Kay, you don't necessarily just like go to work and they give you a purse. And so we decided oops, let's figure out how I can do this best. Oops. That's what I want. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm finding it for you because I want to share this. There we go. Ready? So we have a brand new hostess contest. This started January 1st. So if you hosted an appointment with 2 friends and had over $150 in sales, you are already entered in this. And it goes to March 31st. So you can be entered in, like I said, with sharing an appointment with 2 friends and having $150 or more in sales. And this can be in person. If your consultant is hosting in-person appointments, then it could be an in-person appointment. It could be coming to any of our virtual events that we're having and bringing 2 friends with you to do this. So if you sign up for a color look, our look of the month in February, for example, and you bring 2 friends with you and they each get samples, you all watch at the same time, then, or, you just all watch, then you shared your consultant with 2 friends at an appointment. And if there's $150 in sales or more, you're going to be entered to win. How cute are these bags? Can you see them? Oh, nope, you're not seeing the right screen. Let me fix it. Share screen, Chrome tab, hostess contest. Here we go. Can you see them now? Ah, I love these. Okay, I think this is working now. So I think they're perfect for spring. They're when you, as a client, when you share an appointment with 2 friends with $150 in sales from January 1st to March 31st, you're going to be entered to win. And we have 3 giveaways. Our grand prize giveaway is our Kate Spade crossbody purse or Monica bag. And this bag retails at $279. $279 giveaway, 1 for the consultant, 1 for her hostess. Hostess gets her first choice of color. We have this beautiful light blue, which is totally on trend for 2021, and this hot Tamarillo, which I thought was just the perfect color to break us out of spring or out of winter into spring and summer. Then we're going to have a second drawing. For second place giveaway is our new clinical solution set. That's a teaser, clients. We're not telling you till next Tuesday what that's all about. But one client is going to win clinical solution set, and then 1 client will win a Skinvigorate Sonic system. So the first giveaway is for the hostess and her consultant, and giveaway number 2 and 3 is for our hostesses. And you can earn extra entries as well based on sales, outside orders, new bookings, all sorts of different ways that you can hear or earn extra entries. Are you excited? Are you excited about the bags? I hope you are. We like hemmed and hawed about it's a crossbody or a really big one, but I have to tell you, I have a Kate Spade crossbody, and I love it. It has been, I used to be a mega bag woman, like big old tote. I have 3 kids. There's a lot of stuff to haul around, but I actually have switched to my crossbody and I use it all the time, my Kate Spade crossbody. It's just enough to fit a mask and your Mary Kay hand sanitizer and other goodies as well. Like everything fits in there. But I just love that size going into spring and summer. And of course, if you are a giant tote girl, you can always put your crossbody like a wallet in your big tote. I switched when I had kids because there was always the diaper bag. So all my stuff was contained. So there you have it. January 1st through March 31st. Yes, when you have guests to our virtual events, if they come with 2 friends, you can count that as a party to counter in the hostess contest with follow-up with her and her guests as well. So what is on our calendar for the rest of the month? I can't believe we're already in the middle of the month. We're going to be launching our February events here shortly. Our goal is actually to be able to launch our events ahead of schedule, ahead of February, so that you can register and we can get things to you despite USPS delays. So this Thursday, we are doing Restore and Renew. And I've actually asked Justine Shirley, who has been a consultant for 6 years, who is celebrating 6 years in Mary Kay. I have asked her to lead our Restore and Renew on Thursday at 8:45, featuring our Time-Wise Repair Set. And then next Tuesday night is Clinical Solutions. No samples necessary. You may want to tell your consultant you're going to be here because she will text you a little information ahead of time. But next Tuesday night, we are launching the latest and greatest skincare coming out of Mary Kay called Clinical Solutions. I've been using it since the beginning of September, and I've got to tell you, ginormous heart. I love this product. I love how it's impacted my skin. And then next Thursday, we will be having our a miracle makeover featuring our Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. And not to be forgotten, this Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm giving you a Saturday event here, guys or women. This Saturday at 11 a.m., we are having a coast-to-coast beauty experience. It is featuring our Time-Wise Miracle Set along with a bonus step as well. That's this Saturday at 11 a.m. This is a great opportunity to grab 2 of your friends, come on, and earn your entry into our hostess contest and consultants. It's a great opportunity to pamper some of your clients who aren't already using our Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. That's what we're doing on Saturday. So I hope you had a great time with me. I loved having you here, Angel and Justine, and I believe Marla may have been here with us as well. I know there were a couple others whose names I wasn't able to see. So thank you for being with us tonight. I am headed to the bathroom to do my skincare. Isn't that so funny, guys? I do my makeup and then I go do my skincare. But I'm doing a biocellulose mask tonight. I'm going to go look like Freddy Krueger and watch a DIY show while doing my CEO work for tomorrow. You know what that is? Before I go to bed tonight, I make my list for tomorrow. My CEO work includes, and whether or not you're a business owner, you can do this. You can do this in your regular job. You can do this as a mama or the woman who runs her household. You can do this with your direct sales business, whatever it may be. And that is that I do 2 lists. The first is a 6 most important list for my Mary Kay business. What are the 6 most important things to do for Mary Kay? For me, that's a whole list because this is what I do full time. This is my career. This is how I support my family. The second list is a 6 most important list for my household. Now, before I was doing Mary Kay full time, I had one 6 most important list that included both Mary Kay and household items. Sometimes the household items, it's a heavy Mary Kay day, and the household items include unload the dishwasher, like real basic stuff. But 6 most important for home / me. 6 most important for my business. And then I also create my contact list for tomorrow as well. What I have found is that the hardest thing for me to do is to make all the connections that I want to make with clients or with consultants or just in general. There are connections I need to make. I should have registered Emmy for kindergarten today, but it didn't get on my 6 most list. So What are those connections I need to make? And I like writing those names down tonight. And the reason I do it tonight, especially for you consultants, is because I feel more ambitious before I go to bed than when I wake up. And so if the names are already written down and the women I want to connect with are already written down on a piece of paper, what normally happens is I'm up and connecting right away. And the thought process of who I'm connecting with no longer slows down the actual connecting. And so while I'm still feeling motivated and energized from the morning, I get to pile all my energy into connecting with clients. The other thing, or consultants, the other thing that happens is when I write someone's name down, do you know what normally happens? Before I can connect with them, they connect with me. In fact, today it happened. Did that happen 3 different times? Yes, it did. Happen 3 different times today. That before I could connect with them, those same women connected with me. And so no matter where you are at in life, whether you're in Mary Kay as a consultant, you're one of our beautiful customers, clients, or you're just here checking things out tonight. One of the skills that I learned in Mary Kay is how to manage myself against time. I'm not perfect at it by any stretch of the imagination, but I do pretty well. And so if I could give you one piece of advice, it would be to harness your skill in creating your list the night before, to create a list of just 6 things. 20 you're never going to get done, okay? So 6 things at work, 6 things at home. And when you get up and you know exactly what you're going to do, you're going to get them done. When you wake up and you think about what you're going to do, then the time you used making the list is the time you would have gotten half the list done. So go be the CEO of your life for the next 5 minutes. Create your 6 most list. Have an awesome evening. And thank you for joining me at our pink bubble tonight. Love y'all.